Good morning. It's time for this week's Altitude Living, where I walk you through the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the sexiest homes to be hitting the Foothills market just west of the greater Denver metro area, covering all the areas that you know and love: Bailey, Blackhawk, Conifer, Evergreen, Morrison, Kittredge, Idledale, Idaho Springs. Did I say Blackhawk? Everything just about 1 hour west of the greater Denver metro area. What is up? Good morning. Let's get into this list. We have 37 homes popping off this week as we head into the fall market here. So as I started out this list, let me know what's up, who's here, where are you watching from today? Drop it in the comments below. And we're gonna rock this list from the bottom to the top. Look at that first photo there. High to low. All right, we're going up to 3.98 million over in Running Bear. Couple 2 millions, a lot of 1 million to 1.3 hitting the market this week. But we're going to the bottom of the list, starting off with 99,000. Is this even? This looks like land. Concrete block garage, structure salvageable. We got a real heap of something here. That's not a house. That's more like unimproved land. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, for 99,000, you could have this property over on Twin Spruce in Coal Creek Canyon, but not really what this show is about here. So we're gonna keep it moving, keep it grooving over to 133 Black Bear Trail. This is a lovely 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 660 square footer. Guessing Wonderview area. Yeah, look just past Wonderview before you hit Pine Cliff. So you are living that canyon life. Let's check out these photos. Okay, there you go. That is why they call it Wonder View. Wonderful view there. Uh, Not much to the house, but a little getaway. And I have seen worse. I've seen worse. So this is not bad at all. Hey, it looks like you got some new carpet, virtual staging. I like the wood ceilings. This is a nice little getaway. Yeah, you got not bad at all. Not bad at all. And that's your view right out there with your nice covered deck. I dig it. Coming at you for 269,000. I don't think that's bad. Uh Catherine Keating with Worth Clark Realty is your listing agent. 269 giggity is your listing price. Going over to 7995 Baker Road over in staying in the Golden Gate Canyon here. 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,099 square feet. Ralston Creek and Drew Hill, not the 90s R&B singer Drew Hill. But yeah, just off of Golden Gate Canyon here. So again, living that canyon life, tucked in there. Okay, a little bit of an excursion even to get to the door. Good morning from Chile, Houston. What up, Ryan? Happy Saturday. Anything exciting going on there? I got to blast through this list. I got to get down the hill right after this to go host an open house in Sunnyside neighborhood. And then I got a client in from California, man. We're looking at a bunch of homes in Evergreen. Busy day. I'll be done at like 7 tonight. Cool. All right. Looks like some exposed wood that's just taking on Mother Earth. That's not exactly what you want. We got a little bit of a clutter bug here. We got some DIY stuff is what's it look like here. All right. Yeah, this looks like somebody's lived in this for 30 years and they fix things themselves. Might be a little bit of mold on that wood there. You get some exposed wiring. You bring your hard hat. You Bob the Builder mindset. That's where, you put your TV on top of the stove there. It's good for it. I mean, the space doesn't look, you got to look past everything. I mean, no, it definitely needs work. And a little studio or chicken coop or something. I don't know. I don't know. Little office. This could be something, but right now it's not much. Gregory Pickett with Compass is your listing agent. 300,000 is the asking price. Going to international festival later to eat carbs from around the world. Like, is it like an Oktoberfest thing? It's Oktoberfest season. All the breads, all the pretzels, all the things. Well, that sounds fun. Mid October is a good time to get out there and bundle up, have some beer to keep you warm. 6689 North Pine Drive over in Bailey. This looks like another fixer upper. 2 bedroom, one bathroom, 572 square feet. If you're looking for a great fixer upper in a secluded mountain setting, this is it. Situated on 3.7 acres over in Bailey. All right, so you're not too far off of 285 by the Loaf and Jug at the end of the end of the road there. So it is secluded. They're not lying. And if you want to build, maybe you tear this thing down and you got your well, you got your septic, you got stuff in place. All countries. He said, nah, it's all countries. Why just go with the German Oktoberfest, right? Spelled with a K, so we know what you're talking about. I hear you. Why limit yourself? No Limit October. Nice aspen trees. Nice, yeah, nice secluded property. I mean, it looks like some work has been done on the foundation here, or not the foundation, the trusses. And you got 7 acres. Maybe this is your ADU as you build. It could be. David Petersmith with Choice Property Brokers LTD asking 300,000 even. You know what I'm gonna get myself for Christmas? Dripping. I'm gonna get myself one of those nice like $100 coffee mug heater stands that I see at Best Buy. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. 7041 Brook Forest Drive over in Evergreen. I'm guessing this is on Brook Forest Drive. Ryan says, an ember? Do it. You do need it. All right. All right. All caps. All right. I do need. You're right. You know what? You're right. The line between need and want is sometimes blurred. 7041 Brook Forest Drive. Here we go. It says 0 bedrooms, 0 bathrooms, 462 square feet. You got the well, same thing as last time. You got the well, you got the septic, you've got a little bit of fixer upper. Get the hiccups. Location right off of Brook Forest here. Oh no, it's not. Brook Forest Drive. So past Brook Forest Road, up a little bit of elevation, a little bit switchbacky here, but you typically have decent views. It's rechargeable and great, Ryan says. All right, all right, all right. Sold. That's it? No, we got more photos. Hey man, we got photos coming on Saturday. Is the house looking good? Yeah, house is looking good, dude. All right, cool. Can't wait. And then you get there and you're like, oh shoot. Got some DIY. All right, and we got a cute pup. Probably doesn't come with the house. There's the value is in the doggo. All right, there you go. Trudy Hentges of Sheldon Properties. I think that's her first time on the channel. Welcome. 375,000 is the asking price. Yeah, it looks like we're getting into something livable here. 26003 Morris Avenue. 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1,164 square feet on a little cul-de-sac, a little 1950s bungalow. Okay, so we're back in, it kind of looks like Harris Park-ish, or Aspen Park, sorry. Aspen Park, totally different location. Easy access back out to 285. Easy access to shopping. Easy access back down the hill. And it's livable. Not bad, kid. Nice size kitchen. Double oven at this price point? Shut up. Not bad. Nice fenced yard. Not bad. Diana Guth with Keller Williams, or Guth, is the listing agent. 525 is the asking price. Going over to Central City, where you always got your boy Tony Thorpe throwing down over here. That guy runs Central City, it feels like. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,086 square feet. That is 210 Casey Street. This looks like a original homestead that was then built upon. Oh, I got Zillow blowing me up here. All right. This let's see, where are we? This looks like says the connection was lost to my whoops. Happening. So I gotta plug in my charge my keypad here. All right, there we go. Built in 1889. If you want a piece of history, here you go. Yeah, it looks like maybe this was the original house right here. And then they added on the rest, or maybe this middle part. I don't know. A bunch of add-ons though, faux show. They're right up behind the town there. Boom. They're right between Blackhawk. You got good views. You're up on the hill there. Access is not bad at all. Paved roads. Floors look good. Kitchen looks good. All right. We got a turnkey. You get the snake foot tub. Looks like boiler heat. You can tell boiler heat too, typically, because you'll see multiple thermostats here. There's another one right here in the corner. And you got the view. I like that floor to ceiling window too in that bedroom. That's nice. Yeah, for a house that's been added onto a bunch, it doesn't look too bad. Furnace and water heater maybe look newer. Trex decking in the side yard. Green grass. All right. Okay. There you go. There's Central City right there. All right. This is being brought to you by Tony Thorpe of Crocker Realty. Asking price 535,000. 34367 High View Drive. Open house today, 10 to 1. This is over Pine Junction. Two bedroom, two bathroom, 1,080 square feet. Nice ranch style living. Back in Staunton State Park area. So you're going to have all the wildlife roaming here and all the hiking and outdoor activities. Not too far from Pine Junction, not too far from 285. I like it. Rustic feeling. Nice moss rock fireplace. Nice big old tub with a fireplace in the bathroom too. A little wood burning. I think wood burning is can't tell if that's wood burning or gas. You got a TV up there facing that direction. That's a weird direction if you're trying to watch TV from the tub. Anyways, you got views. You got nice rock outcroppings. You got a two-car garage below. Looks good. All right. Kelly Dolph with Keller Williams is your agent for the listing side. I'm your agent for the buy side, so hit me up. Asking price on that is 570,000. We're going over to the nice little community right over in Genesee Villages here. This is 23666, Mark of the Beast, Pondview Place, Unit H. This is a two bedroom, two bathroom, 1,541 square feet. And this is the unit with the loft. So a little bit more square footage here. Right off of, so you're kind of, there's a hill here. So you'll hear I-70, but you don't see it. A nice little community. They have a clubhouse with a pool, fitness center, nice ponds to walk around. Nice little community. Easily living. You can easily live or work downtown and live here. Cool. Looks good. Bedroom number one, bathroom number one, bedroom number two, bathroom number two. Nice big shower. I dig it. And you got a shared garage here. That's how they roll. Nice deck. You're up above it all. You get to look down on people. All right, cool. Marla Strick with Remax Professionals is your listing agent. 579,000 is your asking price. Going over to Bailey for 24 Sunlight Lane, three bedroom, two and a half bathroom, 2,144 square footer. Open house today, 1101. Built in 1996. Maybe not the fat format. Good morning, Kevin. Maybe not the format, but would you be willing to speak about fire mitigation costs associated with it? My understanding is it could be quite expensive. It can be. I have property right over by kind of Turkey Creek over in Morrison. We got a couple big pines that need to get taken down. The price was right around like 6,500. And it depends on if they're gonna just chop it down and leave it, or they're gonna break it up and haul it away, and if they're gonna uh, grind down the stumps. I can't tell you exactly like what the cost is because it depends on how big the tree is, but it can be pretty expensive. Typically, if yeah, tree mitigation is just cutting down trees, but if you have a really big tree and it's really close to the house or really close to wires, they're going to charge you a little bit more because that's a little tactical. And then yeah, they're like, hey, we'll cut it down, but then extra cost if you want us to haul it away. So, you know, um, 1,500 to 2,000 a tree is not out of the realm of possibilities if if it needs chopped down, the stump ground down, everything like that. Where are we in Bailey here? So right off of 285, not far from Pine Junction there. Willow the Wisp area is kind of where we're at. What's up, Leonard? Good morning. Sean Murphy, everybody. The man, the myth, the legend. Your Saturday wake up call. The new homes hitting the market. What's up, Leonard? Yeah, Ryan, it can be expensive. Ryan's like, that's crazy talk. Well, some might say I'm a little crazy. I'm crazy, but then I go to bed at 8:30. That's how crazy I am. But yeah, typically too, if your insurance provider that you're reaching out to, if they say that you need to cut down trees, sometimes that's an easy ask to get the sellers to chip in for that. Because if you can't get insurance because of the trees, likely nobody's going to be able to get insurance. So they're willing to work with you. Cool. The curb appeal from the front isn't that great, but nice backside there. Two-car extendo garage with the sauna. There you have it. 24 Sunlight Lane. Being brought to you by Nicole Block. Nicole Block of Keller Williams Realty DTC. Asking price 580,000. Let's answer this question here. Oh, I thought the fire barrier, gravel, no trees, etc., and roof considerations may also play into that as far as totally. So they basically have, and I did a video on my other channel somewhere in Colorado on fire mitigation. So that'd be a good one to go check out. But they basically have three zones from the house. The first like 30 feet of the house, they really want pretty much no trees or small trees right by the house. Once you get to that next like 30 to 50-foot barrier, I think they want them 10 feet or 10 yards apart, I'd say, maybe 20 yards. I'd have to go review. But then the last zone, you could have them a little bit more dense, but yeah, it's and then if like the tree is overhanging the roof, that can be an issue as well. So there's a little bit that goes into it. So um and then there's also things that you could do for like your deck. Like they would like you to have over here to like if this was a little bit lower, they'd want you to have little screens below so embers can't get up under your deck and light your deck on fire. Also, it's a good practice to cut all the trees up 10 feet from the ground. So all these limbs 10 feet from the ground. You trim that up so that if there's whoa, a light just fell. So that if there's a ground fire, it doesn't catch the trees. But this is 650, or sorry, this is 726 Mountain Meadows Drive, 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,536 square feet, built in 1994 over in Blackhawk. Where at in Blackhawk? Okay, go so back Beaver Creek Road there. So you're pretty much by Rolandsville. You're about equal distance from Blackhawk. You're probably closer to Netherland, but a property that you probably want to work remotely or a nice second home location or be a hermit. Get the moose. That's a big boy. All these photos are not formatted. Looks like we have some iPhone photos here. Yes, definitely iPhone photos. Nice sunroom there, or windows. Cool. All right. The photos are lacking. The moose is not lacking. The moose is well equipped. Storage, garage, snow hauler. There you go. Daniel Volmer with Berkshire Hathaway Services, Home Services, is your listing agent. 650,000 is the asking price. I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't do that. 21795 Indian Springs Road. This is they already did a 34K price drop here. Must have had a rough first 6 days there. 6 days on the market. Open house today, 12 to 2. 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 1,920 square feet. Built in 1920. That was a great year. Those years were roaring. Okay, so back Oldman Park Road. So I know this from 285 to Oldman Park Road is about 8 minutes. So give yourself 5 more minutes to get back to the house. So call it 15 minutes to get over to Aspen Park area. So a good distance. Whoa. Whoa. Just soak in those colors. Wow. Got a lot going on. Presented in Technicolor. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Well, you might want to paint like a Willy Wonka chocolate factory. All right. And then you have just a normal basement area. Cool. Let's rock out. Very unassuming that you're going to have all that color pop from the outside there. There you have it. Being brought to you again, Diana Guth. Two for the weekend so far. Asking price 650,000, 665,000. She's with Keller Williams Realty. 870, 8701. Wow, I need to slow down and read what I'm saying first. 8701 Majestic View Drive. Tough. Only one bathroom and 4 bedrooms. It's gonna be a problem with some people. 5.88 acres though. That's dope. We're back in Double Header Ranch area of Conifer. Kind of far back up in there too, which might have some views, but not far, which is nice because you'll get a bunch of these double header properties that anything along this stretch right here, you're gonna have 285 noise. So this looks like it's far enough away that you won't, and you're not far to get back down the hill, so you can live up here and work downtown. Views, check. Dead trees, check. Look at those rock outcroppings. Those could be your rock outcroppings. Cool. Decent. For sure. For sure, decent. Okay. All right. The Empower team is your listing team with Keller Williams Realty DTC. Asking price is 700,000. I love this street name. This is such a Colorado street name. 28028 Fireweed, man. Fireweed Drive. That weed is fire, dude. This is an awesome location. Four bedrooms, two bathrooms, 2,578 square feet, built in 1962. You're right up back behind Evergreen downtown, right by the Lariat Lounge up there. All kinds of cool shops. So good, really great location in Evergreen. Big open floor plan, good views, nice usable land too on this. Okay, kitchen could use a little bit updating, but it's not bad. Yeah, great usable land. That looks like your primary bedroom with your own walk-through bathroom. Okay. All right, nice basement, nice walkout basement. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, you're paying for the location, and the house is not completely up to date, of course, but you can live in it as you make changes. Cool, nice two-car extendo garage. I dig it. Wayne Shepherd with Shepherd Realty is your agent and team. 715K is your asking price. I don't think that's that bad. 129 Martin Drive. This is over in is the Hilldale neighborhood. Four bedroom, one bathroom again. Four bedroom, one bathroom. That's a tough sell. 1,561 square feet. The house was built in 1995, sitting on 1.22 acres. Echo Hills actually is where we're at. So up about probably like 9,300 feet of elevation here. So you are up there higher. You're about 15 minutes to get back down the hill, and little switchbacky to get there, but not too bad. Oh, the views though. Get the crazy views. All right. The fridge is kind of sticking out there. Fridge is engulfing that kitchen. Nice. Thanks for showing us that the photos were taking at 157. So if you want to know what the home looks like at 157 in October, here you go. Looks like it was a rental, a short-term rental or something. Cool. And a hot tub with the views. Nice. Yeah, that one bathroom though, that's tough. There's your access road. So again, higher elevation, you will get snow more. You need a truck or a side by side with a plow. All right, cool. Eric Hyatt is the agent with HomeSmart Realty. Hyatt. $724,900 is what they're asking for. 3727 Gamble Gulch Road, open house today, 11 to 1. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,737 square feet. House built in 2004, sitting on 1.64 acres. Where are we? We are, ooh, near Rollinsville. Yeah, so your closest town is going to be Nederland or Ned. Easy access to Eldora Ski Resort. House looks good. Yep, dirt roads like this is what you're using to get back there, but they're nice and wide and well maintained. Tile counters. My client and I were just talking about tile counters. Very 90s thing. Definitely not into it though. I like the sun skylights. Cool deck needs some stain. That deck looks updated. Okay, it's fine. I think we can agree. It's fine. Not too much. That 1.64 acres or whatever, not too usable. It's fairly steep. Being brought to you by Laura King of Compass. Asking price 735,000. 92 4 Bits Street. This is right off of Deer Creek Road. 4 Bits. I recognize that road. 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,426 square feet. Open house today, 12 to 2. Yep. Built in 1974, sitting on 3.41 acres. Kind of back in there, but not too far from Deer Creek Road, which probably about 10 minutes back out to 285, right by the Loaf and Jug and the Dollar General over there. Oh, yeah. It's light and bright. Cool. Nice flow from the kitchen to the dining room to the patio. Okay. They're using blinds for this bedroom. That's an interesting style pick there. What's that say? If you've seen one bare butt, you've seen them all. What? What? I like one. Somebody was like, I'm gonna make this. And it's gonna say, if you've seen one bare butt, you've seen them all. And then two, somebody bought that. Cool, another living space. Okay. Looks like it could, not really sure how you utilize that space, but nice 2 car garage, 2 car extendo. Look at all that room. Nice flat usable acreage. Deck could use sealed. Cool. This is being brought to you by Bruce Hollowman. Hollow. HomeSmart is the brokerage. 790 is the asking price. Oh, hey Teresa. Kevin told you to watch. Guess you get to pick. Yeah, pick any house. Well, we have one at 3.98 million. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna suggest that one. Right at 800,000, we got 7505 County Road 43. Three bedroom, three bathroom, 2,259 square feet, sitting on 4.54 acres, built in 1977. Okay, so we are back up not too far off of Deer Creek Road, but you are back in there, back by the campgrounds. It feels very state parky back there, but you'll get moose, you'll get deer. This creek here on this side, you're kind of up against the hill here too. So it is colder longer in the winter. As soon as this sun goes like on in the afternoon on in the winter time, it'll be cold. And looks like it's a north facing driveway, so it will hold snow longer. A nice deck, siding looks good. Siding looks decent. Yeah, so here's the hill here. So um it can get deep. Definitely truck with a plow or know the person in the neighborhood that'll hit this for you. Take two of them? All right, love it. Well, we only have one, but if you're looking to spend 3.9, I'll find you. I will find you another one. Cool. I like the kitchen. I like the living space. Good flow. Oh, you like my haircut? Thank you. It's like I used to do this haircut all the time. It's so much easier. When my hair was long, I was going for something, but it was just too hard to manage. I have to put a whole bunch of product in it before, and it was just like too much. But thank you. Thanks, Teresa. Hot tub outside, nice. And you got the creek right there. Cool. There you have it. Vicky Wimberly with Coldwell Banker Realty is the agent asking 800,000. 30703 Kings Valley Road, Kings Valley Drive, three bedroom, two and a half bathroom, 2,062 square feet. Sitting on 0.53 acres, built in 1975. I was looking for the water information because Kings Valley is one of the only areas where you can get public water, public sewer. New carpet, new windows, paved driveway. Check it out. Okay, nice. Cool. Little office space, sunroom. I like that. That's cool. Nice big open floor plan. Coffee bar looks I like it. Looks like it's really well maintained. Double shower heads, always nice. for the boys. That's for the boys. Every time I see a double shower head, I'm like, dude, you'll stay warm instead of just being in the back of the shower freezing. Cool. I like it. I dig it. Jackie White with Your Castle is the listing agent. 825,000 is the asking price. 348 Nova Road, right behind Pine Junction. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,734 square footer, sitting on 4.16 acres. God, Zooks. Built in 1978. So Nova is right behind the Pine Junction area here. Boom. Far enough back, it's nice and quiet back in there. So easy access over to 285. There's 2-car garage, nice paved driveway access, big old deck, big old open floor plan. Cool. Lots of outlets. Love lots of outlets on the countertop there. Cool. I dig it. Good flow. You get 2 sitting areas. You could hang out, cook, entertain the guests. Nice high ceilings, tongue and groove, moss rock fireplace. Solid. All right. Nice updated bathroom. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got dark and moody. I did just have one of my accent lights fall down, so we're gonna figure that out later today. But yeah, that the green color, that light green color I used to have was the that the color the house when I bought it had, and I'm like, it's time for a change. Time to elevate the background. Thanks, Corey. Cool. Big storage space here. Nice. So you get the 2-car attached and this huge detached workshop. Deck looks good. Nice Trex decking. All right, I like it. That's 348 Nova Road, being brought to you by Greg Whistler of Go Real Estate Company. Go. Uh, Asking price $838,838. Okay, guys. 76 Wheelhaven Road. This is over in Idaho Springs. Looks like it's up Fall River Road by the elevation there. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,380 square feet, sitting on 4.9 acres, but not really usable. Built in 2005. Oh no, so you're not up Fall River Road. You're right past the Indian Hot Springs there. So easy access right back down the hill here um to Idaho Springs. Looks like you're on the side with the creek too. But in the winter, it's more of an afternoon sun area. The sign relax. Don't get triggered, ladies. Ladies love when you tell them to relax. For some reason, it does the opposite, in my experience. Cool. I like how they opened that up there. Nice. Good windows. Nice views. Kitchen looks good. Counters look a little dated. Maybe paint the cabinets, some new hardware. Teresa, we know what you mean by relax. Well, it's just a suggestion. Chill is the same thing. Does not work. Um, A-frames. Yeah, I'm a sucker for an A-frame. They're typically like I like the A-frame that has like the addition on the back because just a regular A-frame, the bedrooms are a little bit tight. It feels a little bit open, but they sure are charming. Cool. Not bad. Being brought to you by Adrian Herzog of LPT Realty. Asking price is 850,000. 3944 Douglas Mountain Drive. Open house today, 12 to 2. This is a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 1,248 square foot. I'm guessing it has an unfinished basement because it looks bigger than 1,200 square feet. Yeah, unfinished basement, it says. 14.45 acres, but you're up Coal Creek Canyon here. But nice meadowy vibe. You're living that canyon life, and you're kind of far back in there. Not too far from Golden though, once you get back out to Sixth. Cool. Beautiful views. You can hunt on 14 acres. Get your bow and arrow, get some turkeys, get Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, on the 11th, we can get you in this house in time to hunt your own Thanksgiving dinner. What a man, what a woman you would be. Cool. Carpet could use updating, but flat usable acreage. Love it. You got all kinds of outbuildings. Nice little homestead you got up here. Cool. Being brought to you by Jody Dolph, Kelly Dolph's partner. With Keller Williams, open house 12 to 2, asking price 850. 27882 Bonanza Drive over in Evergreen. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,785 square footer, sitting on 1.15 acres, built in 1994. Open house 11 to 2. Exterior looks like it's been painted recently. Nice views. Where are we? Okay, so yeah, you're up. What do they call this area? It's called the Highlands area, something like that. But right off of 73, so easy access to Aspen Park. Go north, you're gonna run right into downtown Evergreen here. Boom. Solid views. Giant TV. Gigantimundo. Corey says if mortgage rates keep dropping, a mountain home might be in my future, sitting on a ton of equity here, just waiting for rates to lower before jumping ship. Well, I mean, they're going to go down a little bit. We'll see how far they go down, but the homes over 50 years have never gotten less expensive. So let's say you can buy and then refinance if rates drop lower, but rates drop tremendously. We're going to see a lot more active buyers. So kind of like pick your poison. But I understand. Whenever you're ready, Corey, I'm here for you. Yes. So since Labor Day, I mean, my team, we closed the deals. I think we have 16 under contract right now. If we close all the deals that we got, we're set to have the best month my team has ever had. And that's including like 2022 when rates were like 2.5. So that's saying something. But it was a real slow summer. And Labor Day, everybody started coming out. Nice garage. Garage doors look new. I dig it. Being brought to you by Catherine Lampert of Madison and Company. Open house, like I said, 11 to 2. Asking price 865,000. 31140 Tahoe Court over in Evergreen. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2,518 square feet. Sitting on 5,200 square foot lot, so not big. Where is this one? All right, so just right behind Bergen Park area. So you've got walkability in the mountains. You could easily live downhill or work downhill, live up here, but you could walk right on over to the grocery store. This is the big grocery store here. Get Bergen Park with True Yoga, all kinds of things. So a little pedal action, you'll be right there. But you are in a residential area, so you don't have a ton of privacy. Hell yeah, go Moxie. Go Moxie Property Group. That's what's up. Thanks, Corey. Yeah, I got some good agents too. So I feel like they have great leadership too. Maybe that's helped. Nice River Rock fireplace there. I'm more of a Moss Rock guy, but that's okay. Cool, not bad. I mean, you're gonna have all the elk and everything coming through there. Okay. I don't hate it. It's kind of fun and funky. You get a washer but no dryer. Is that what's happening? Maybe it's the washer dryer combo that looks like a pretty fancy unit there. Cool. I dig it. Unique. So if you want to live in the mountains but you want a little bit less maintenance, um easy living over here. Being brought to you by Jennifer Davenport of Live Sotheby's International Realty. Asking price is 950,000. Going over to 32857 Little Cub Road, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,895 square feet. Sitting on 0.58 acres, built in 1993. It's back in Shadow Mountain neighborhood. So Little Cub is uh just past what do we got? Just past the Maxwell Falls neighborhood there, Maxwell Falls Trailhead, which is like right here. So you're about 10 to 12 minutes to get back out Brook Forest Road, which is a school bus route. So that's paved, or I'm sorry, well, it's paved and it's cleared first thing in the morning from snow. So Easy access, good location, and if you wanted to cut over to Aspen Park for shopping, just go down Blue Creek. You're right there. Cool. So good central evergreen location. Nice updated living space. Nice Trex decking. Cool gas fireplace. Looks good. Looks clean. Double oven. I always call out the double oven because I personally have no need for a double oven. I barely use one oven. Cool. Nice and quiet over in there too. Good spot. Your primary windows are updated. Looks good. I dig it. Looks clean. Looks ready. I guess that's good. You can work out and then just throw your clothes right in the washer. That's, that, that makes sense to me. Cool, looking good. Being brought to you by John and Pandora Erlinson of Madison Company Properties. Asking prices 985,000. 1044 Alps Hill Road. Jessica Anderson. She used to be on my team. Sweet girl. This is a 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,300 square footer, put on a 1.84 acres, built in 2021. So she's new. Looks good. Look at all those windows. No garage. Oh, there is one garage. There's one garage spot there and solar. Let's see where we are. I love all those windows. Very interesting location. Yeah, this is a unique spot. So just up the road. So right here is where they're putting in the new gondola. So this is like the Argo mine here, putting a gondola up here. There's over 100 miles of downhill biking, but this is a dirt road. Take Virginia Canyon. And this is kind of right in the middle of it here. So up here, I think it is paved, but that's a unique spot. Definitely unique. It's like a lot of new houses over there. Actually, haven't been back in here. Hit me up. Let's go see it. Oh yeah, that's what's up. That view is incredible. That's looks like Mount Blue Sky there. So that would be make this facing south, which is great because you're gonna get all that sunshine. Beautiful access. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. Not bad. Get some inspiration with Anthony Bourdain in the kitchen there. Those views are lights out. And it's a newer home too, so windows are all in good shape, siding's in great shape. Cool, good listing. Staged well. That's how they're using their garage there. Cool. I dig it. Being brought to you by Jessica Anderson from the agency. Asking price is 999,000. All right, we're getting it, breaking the $1 million mark. This is 28964 Western Drive. This is a 5 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,998 square footer, sitting on 1.14 acres, built in 1977. We are just off of Evergreen Parkway in the Highland Hills neighborhood. So tremendous access down to the lake, down to all the shopping, easy mountain living for sure. Did not mean to do that. They got a video. Siding looks like it just painted. That looks just painted. Kind of a funky little layout here in this main level. I love how the just flows to the outdoor sitting space though. Some new carpet, some paint. We'll change this up. Appliances look new. Forced air heat over here, which means you could pump in AC if you wanted to get the AC hooked up. I'd say about 50% of the homes in Evergreen have AC. You don't really need it except for a couple days out of the year. Cool. Looks good. That's a good spread. Being brought to you by Amanda Maxwell of Remax, open house 11 to 1, asking price 1,075,000. Back in Blackhawk, we're going to find 200 Severance Lodge Road. This is a 3 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,401 square footer with a giant garage. Looking good. Sitting on 0.75 acres. Okay, it's just off of 119. So kind of between Central City, Blackhawk, and Netherland here. Probably closer. You're much closer to Netherland, though. That'll be your main town for shopping and everything. Cool. That's the AC unit on the side here. Could use some outdoor landscaping. Blank canvas for you. That's what we call that. Already getting snow up there. Okay. What a flex. Let's put the Dolce and Gabbana bag by the door. But why? Oh, that was virtual staging. Okay. I mean, I wish this was here. That's a cool coat rack. Okay, so not completely done. Sometimes they're running out of money or they're hard money, whatever the loan they're using, the money starts to get more expensive. So they're like, we got to get this on the market. But it looks good. You can put the finishing touches on it. Guessing it's radiant floor heating. That looks like concrete floor. It does have a big crack in it already. That sucks. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Well, there's a vent there. Maybe that's just the exhaust. Yeah, radiant floor heating. There you go. Oh, good. Jessica Fitzer with 8Z is your agent. Open house today, 10 to 2, asking price 1.1 million. Already did a 50K price drop on 31911 Warrens Road over in Coal Creek Canyon. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 3,024 square feet, sitting on 45 acres, built in 1979. Well, Ryan, that Blackhawk one is for sale. So, yeah, you could finish it up. On this one here, you could have this rock. That could be your rock outcropping. Looks like a brain. Cool. So up Coal Creek Canyon before Wonder View. So you're gonna be coming down the hill, hitting up like Arvada, Wheat Ridge, Westminster type area there. Cool. Looks good. Some quirkiness to some of the features I'm seeing on the house with the heating and stuff, but you got a bay window, first bay window of the week to sit with your bay. Cool. Looks good. Being brought to you by the Bernardi Group of Coldwell Banker. 50K price drop in the first 7 days. Asking price is 1,245,000. 45 acres is what you're getting there. 10925 Elizabeth Drive. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,504 square footer, sitting on 2.5 acres, built in 1975. Where are we? Okay, so you're up Conifer Mountain, which means let's play the game. You're probably, I'm guessing, 9,300 feet. What's my elevation? 94, almost 9,500. So you're higher up there. You're probably about 15, 20 minutes to get back down the road, zooming down there. So some people don't like to be that far, but as soon as you get down the hill, you're right by Aspen Park area. Oh, you're talking about this lighting, lazy lighting wrapped around the beam. Yeah, it sure is something. Yeah, it looks kind of messy, doesn't it? Like I've seen some of that, but that's a lot of it. And then track lighting. Yeah, not the best lighting, but lighting is easy to fix. Exterior looks like it's recently been painted. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Yeah. Cool. I like that. I like that nice vaulted ceiling. It's like a church pew. Like, okay. That bathroom door reminds me of like a middle school stall. Yeah, Ryan, you're right, Ryan. She has some redeeming qualities. She's not terrible. It's just some stylistic stuff. Like I like this deck. This is sweet. This porch looks solid. Oh yeah, garage is looking sweet. The Rivian truck. I like the Rivian trucks. Oh yeah, that's huge. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, redeeming quality. Enter stage left. Uh Ambery. How do you say that? Ambery. Tell me that's not just Amber. Tell me your name is more than just Amber spelled that way. That's a lot. Amber Rediger of Guardian Real Estate Group. I know that's her first time on the channel because I would have commented on that, but she looks like a sweet gal. 1.3 is what they're asking. 32 Oak Way over in Evergreen, Upper Bear Creek neighborhood, a new construction home, Upper Bear Creek. This is a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,313 square feet, built in 2023, sitting on 1.12 acres. Where are we? All right, so we are back Witter Gulch, right by Stagecoach, which is nice, easy. It's like 10 minutes to get back out to Evergreen Parkway here, or you could take the slower, windier route to get directly out to the lake. They're both good options. Cool, nice high ceilings, nice flow to the kitchen. You could entertain, nice flow to the outdoors area, full dining room. Big, that's a big old island. Fridge is pretty far away. You ask me. None of you asked me, but I'm telling you, the fridge is far away. Cool. Primary suite has access to the deck. Nice big bathroom there. You do yoga in your bathroom. I don't know why you would, but you could. You could really do whatever the hell you want. Cool. Looks like a Jack and Jill bathroom here. Yep. And some unfinished basement space. Cool. Looks good. Being brought to you by Andy Wan of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Asking prices 1,325,000. 11842 Geronimo Trail. This is a 4 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 2,795 square footer, sitting on 15.46 acres, built in 1995. Back up Foxton. So we are up just past Aspen Park area here. Boom. Nice equestrian property here. Oh, the pond. You got a little pond there. Wouldn't want to swim in that, but you got access to it. Cool. Looks like a nice traditional house here. Trad house. Is trad supposed to be a like condescending thing? Kind of a galley kitchen, not my favorite. What do they call like a trad wife? Is just a woman that just wants to be a traditional wife. Double oven, bunk beds. Okay, it's giving mountain getaway vibes. But you got the horse property too. You probably want to be there. But you do have horse properties around you too, which is nice. It's always nice to be around other people that like to horse around. That way, if you go on vacation, you're covered. Okay. All right. Looks good. I dig it. This is being brought to you by. Oh, I'll show you the horse stall here. There you go. Boom. Boom. Not much of a stall, huh? I didn't see really the stalls for the horses, but whatever. Andrew McWilliams. He's kind of like the equestrian guy up here with the McWilliams Group Real Estate. Asking price is 1.338 million. 644 Mill Creek Drive over in Dumont. Dumont doesn't get on this channel enough. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3,165 square feet, and they are yelling in these in this property description. The home that you have been waiting for is finally here, and it comes with a guest house. Curious? Step inside. Located highly sought after Clear Creek County. Is Clear Creek County highly sought after? I mean, it's sought after. I wouldn't say highly. 3.08. I mean, I'm a Clear Creeker, but I wouldn't say we're highly sought after. Anyways, let's check out the house. I'll stop talking shit. Nice wood style here. Okay. So really awesome access to I-70 right off of it in Dumont here. Closest town that you're really doing your shopping in, you're going to go over to Idaho Springs, just a few minutes down the road there. Access to all those world-renowned ski slopes and resorts. Views, check. Big old logs, metal roof, check, check. A lovely room of death, check. Okay, nice kitchen. Oh yeah, I like that flow. Lock light. What is this thing? See that? I have no idea what that is. What is that? I'm gonna go back. I have to my curiosity. I get a better picture of it. Nope, I cannot. I don't know what that is. It's gonna bother me. Cool. Yeah, nice and quiet up in there. Maybe it's a light. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe it's a light. Just seemed odd how to have that big box there. All right, we got Yana Bovin with Zacharm Real Estate and Property Management. Asking price is $1.695 million. 1006 Damascus Road over in Blackhawk. That is where we're going next with this 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,549 square footer, sitting on 102.4 acres, tons of land. You own the mountain. What you knocking on that home install, that home AV install, Ryan? Maybe a projector, maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. All right, so we are close to Netherland here. Actually, you're kind of in the middle between Blackhawk and Netherland, but you got 102.4 acres. Own the mountain. We might have multiple properties on here too. Yeah, like a little looks like bye. Thank you. Have a great day. Yeah, look at that. You own the mountain. Yeah, well, I think those other houses might be part of the property. Yeah, there's that other house, the different color that's close. We'll dive in, figure it out. Lovely room of death. Oh yeah, same thing here. Okay. I mean, the price is coming with the 102 acres that you get. Indoor hot tub. No thanks. You got to take out a wall to get that in. Such a pain in the ass to get that out if you don't want it. No, that is a bedroom. That is a room for a bed. All right, there's your big garage. It looks like it's got an ADU on the top of it too. Yep, nailed it. Called it. Okay, you got some multi-generational living. Yeah, but there's that one other house that was close. Maybe that this is what we were looking at. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that is all yours. Okay. All right, all right. There you have it. Being brought to you by Catherine Camp of Remax. Asking price is 1.7 million. Which I mean for 102 acres, it's kind of in the middle of the mountain there, but not bad. 799 Clear Creek Road. She's new. She's new to the list. She's new to this world. The new construction, 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3,636, sitting on 3.2 acres, built this year. Where are we? Okay, so Floyd Hill, is that where we're at? Yeah, Floyd Hill area. You're going to be close enough to the highway. I imagine that you're going to be able to hear it, but you're might be up the hill enough there that it's not bad. What kind of roof is that? What am I looking at? That is the weirdest roof I've ever seen. Is this are these renderings? No. I mean, that might be renderings. This all looks fake. Not real. We and Ryan agreed. Not real. I'm out. We don't do fake homes. Not on my channel. Well, Raf, what I mean by a bedroom when I'm knocking it is like the only thing that fits in that room is a bed. It's like a room for a bed. But I get what you're saying. You can knock me. You can talk crap here. This is a safe environment to talk crap. It's actually appreciated. It's actually appreciated. I've gotten too many compliments, Raf, already. I got compliments on my backdrop. I got compliments on my haircut. Um, so yeah, please do make fun of me. I don't know if I've seen you on here before, Raf, but I appreciate that your first comment is shit talking. All right, here we go. We got 1774 Upper Bear Creek Road, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 3,256 square feet, sitting on 3.5 acres, built in 1979. What's this? This homestead with a home on it? What the hell? That maybe wasn't as funny. Upper Bear Creek is where we are. We are pretty far back in it. Back in it. So probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes to get back out to the lake on Upper Bear Creek. Maybe a little bit faster taking stagecoach, but you are tucked back in there. Oh, looks like a little like a Storybook cottage house. Wow, with the lake act or creek access, rustic, tongue and groovy, multiple TVs. He's just like, wherever I look, I want to see the TV. Cool. Nice flow. My phone is blowing up. Nice big kitchen. I hate the tile counters, but that's an easy fix. Look at that hood. It's kind of matching the. I don't know. I would have just stayed with a steel hood. Where the hood? Where the new hood at? Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at? We need a new one. All right, a little bit dated. I don't know. I haven't ran comps on this, but I mean, you got a kitchenette downstairs too. But what are we looking at? Like close to 2 million? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get 2 million for this bad boy, but I wish you luck. The deck is ginormous. Okay. Yeah, 2.35. 81 Berkshire Hathaway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe there's a buyer that would love this. You go see this today, a 130 to 330, 2.35. Good luck. And our last but not least, because it is the most expensive, this is 33958 Running Bear Trail, Gadzooks. I already like it. Holy shit, look at that front photo there. Gorgeous. It's like a little castle. Four bedroom, four and a half bathrooms, 7,037 square feet, sitting on 20.58 acres over in the Pine Junction neighborhood. Interesting. Okay, so down Pine Valley Road. Um, I forget what this reserve. Yeah, it's called the reserve. So you're back up in here. This is why I've never seen it because you are back at the end of the road. Beautiful. Easy access once you hit Pine Valley Road, Pine Junction. I like the location. Looks like you got a nice little stretch of dirt road to maintain yourself. Looks like you might have a gate. You got your own little gate too. Well, that makes sense. We got to go see it, guys. We got to go see it. Who's got the 3 million? Almost four. Beautiful views. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Nice giant fridge. Nice kitchen. Double oven. This one's got it all. Big old pantry with another fridge. Gas. That view is crazy. So you're looking east. On this is what it looks like. That's a light. Theater room, of course. A lot of good. Every time. Yeah, just yesterday I was over in Genesee looking at properties with the clients. Every time I see books like this, I'm always how many books that they've read have I read? This looks like a lot of nonfiction covers. This looks like a this looks like encyclopedias or something up here. But yesterday it was like one of them was like a bunch of books that I've read, like The Daily Stoic and what else was over there? Um, my brain's not working, but a bunch of books. I'm like, oh, I've read that. I've read that. I've read that. Blink, but Malcolm Gladwell books, stuff like that. And then I went to another house. It was like quantum mechanics. I'm like, I've not read that one. All right, this house is looking good. The bedrooms are normal. Nice laundry room. Beautiful outdoor sitting area with the crazy views. Private, secluded, gorgeous. Like it. A little putting green there. Yeah. Cool. She's looking to get a whole playground over here. That is it. The Awaka group, Waka group, the Awaka group with what's Waka? Is that the Muppets that I just quoted? Where I pull that out of? The Awaka. I can remember Waka from my childhood, but I can't remember the books I saw on the shelves yesterday. The brain is mysterious. But they're with Real is the brokerage. 4 bedroom, 4.5 bathrooms, 7,037 square feet. They're asking 3,980,000. So that is your list from the week as we head into the holiday season here. You guys let me know if anything catches your eye, anything that you guys would like to check out. I do this for funsies, but also because I'm the team leader of the Moxie Property Group. So if you're ready to get started with your search, you slide on over to my website, moxiepropertygroup.com. Check out all the homes in all their glory. You don't have to go at Mr. Murphy pace. You can go at your own pace. You don't have to do the mile to mile Mountain Mosey with Mr. Murphy. That's actually what I initially had named this channel, was the mile to mile Mountain Mosey with Sean Murphy. And it was just like, that's a little bit too much. Fozzie the bear, Jared and Mel, what up? Checking in from Kittredge. What up? Good to see you guys. Happy fall. But then hit my favorite button is the contact us when you're ready to get started with your journey. Go over here, fill it out, say what's up, let me know what the dealio is, and we will set up a buyer's consultation via Zoom and get a better feel for what level of mountain living you are looking for. So that is all I got for you guys. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy your Oktoberfest, all your bread and schnitzels and everything else you're going to have. And I will see you next Saturday, 8 a.m. Mountain Time. We do this every week. Love you. Peace.